Hey YouTubers, this is Camera Prepper here. Day 8 of the day in the life of a prepper. Today is all about knowledge or research. As part of survival, one thing I did learn from Dave Canterbury is that the 3 things that you do need to survive are knowledge, tools and skills. So knowledge being reading books, watching YouTube, things like that, gaining knowledge from other people. Skills is actually going out and doing it, and then tools is actually the equipment that you do the skills with. So what I've been doing is I've been writing down a few things today. I tend to write things rather than print things off, so I'm going to show you what I've done today. So give me 2 seconds and I will show you. So I will pan the camera around. As you can see, this is the book where I put everything in, including my prepping plan. So this is everything I have so far towards my knowledge. So I will show you what I've done today. We go around. By all means, obviously, you will see things. I've got nothing to hide. I am on YouTube, so there's nothing really to hide, really, is there? So what I wrote today is natural anesthetics for humans. Now, I prefer writing down like this rather than the actual copy and pasting it or doing things like that, or doing it on the computer. This for pure reason I tend to understand it a bit more. So I've done that today. I've also done composting organic waste and handling garbage in obviously the SHTF, and I've also done how to survive without electricity. Now these are different sites. Obviously I do write things that are also the same thing, but everybody has a different interpretation, so which is fine. But you can see I have done things in the baths, living with chronic disease after disease. So yeah, so natural anaesthetic for dogs and cats, I did that at the weekend. So I've got multiple things, even how to train your horse for survival. Now in a disaster chaos, when the WROL, there will be a time when there will be no vehicles maybe, or no forms of transport. So having the ability to train a horse or a horse is very, very important to get around. Obviously if it's like an EMP strike, you have no choice and things like that. But preserving gas, tips for low consumption driving. So that's for me. There is a rule about having half a tank of petrol and things like that, or diesel. Every time you fill up or you drive, always make sure you have a half a tank. So that's what I do. This is my knowledge that I've gained, and what I do is I write it down and I study it and read it, and then if I can practice it, obviously some things you can't practice, but if I can practice it, I will turn it into a skill. So this is what I was doing today. I urge anybody to do a book like this and keep it all together, so that if something does happen, you have something there. I'll turn around actually so you can see me. So if something does happen, you have something there in place where you've got all that information to hand, rather than on a computer or a zip drive or anything like that. There's no harm in it, putting it on there, but it's always good to have it in paper form, just in case those things stop working. So that's what I did today. Remember the tools, knowledge and skills. That's the main thing that you need to remember. So until tomorrow, which will be day 9, have a pleasant day. This is Camera Prepper out.